Hello! Cold open. I'm sorry, I hate my intro again. I'm just going to pretend to shuffle things on my desk while you get settled. Hello! I've got something extremely different for you today, and I absolutely love it, and I've wanted to do this for ages, and I really hope you love it too. It's very different, and it's the longest video I've ever made. So I really hope that you will give me some feedback. But first, just some really quick news. Good news. Moho recently announced a brand new Moho Ambassador program, and we have selected some ambassadors from around the world that representing Moho in innovative and amazing ways. And you can find those on the Moho website. And my big news is that I am the lead of that program. So can you imagine my abject joy at being asked to do that for my favourite software? It's not lost on me how insane that is. I am so excited to lead it. And one of the best things that's come out of that program is that I have got to meet everybody. These are all my heroes and have been my heroes for years and years and years. Some of them we've made friends over the years. We've followed each other. We've shared tutorials. We've shared Moho tips and tricks, but we've never really got like a one-on-one chat. And so having the honour of being able to speak to them has just, it's been fantastic. And that leads me to this very different video that I have for you today. Whew, sorry. It is really hot in the UK. Tea was a bad choice. So we just got back from Annecy Animation Festival, where I was on the Moho booth again. Another thing that I just have to pinch myself over and over. I can't believe it. It was my third year as well, so pretty big for me. I am getting more and more comfortable with the international travel and speaking to hundreds of people a day. It's awesome. But one of the coolest things that happened this year was one of the ambassadors came over from Chile. Nicolás González is one of the ambassadors. Check out his work. He's absolutely freaking awesome. He's worked for the Kaz Vanderpoel YouTube channel and Adult Swim and Studio Mailer and others and many more, I assume. He is one of, if not my favourite rigger of all time. I opened one of his rigs on the Moho booth in my first year, and I'm going to swear, sorry, I shat my pants. It was like controller hell for me, and I went through it and I could tell like it is nearly 100% Vitruvian Bone rig, and it's something that I don't use often. So when he came to the stand, I was like, oi, you have to talk me through this. Please, 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 please. I want to know what you were thinking. So we had a great chat. We had such a great chat that I've absolutely bullied the man into coming onto my YouTube channel and having an even longer chat with me for you guys. This is the kind of content that I always wanted. For the last 10 years that I've been using Moho, I felt like I've been in complete isolation. And I think many Moho users might feel the same, especially if you started using it a long time ago. We've been alone and figuring it out by ourselves, and yes, we can ask each other questions on the forum and in the Discord now, but mostly you're figuring it out by yourself. So to come across another person that uses Moho in a totally different way and was then willing to chat to me about it was thrilling. So I am so excited. So I'll just get straight into this. I will let Nico introduce himself as well. We had a lovely, lovely deep dive into his rigging process, and he showed me one of what I think is my favourite one of his rigs. So we went through that in high detail. This chat is it's for nerds. It's nerdy. And I really hope you love it as much as I loved making it. Enjoy.
My name is Nicolás. I am I'm an animator from Chile, and I am a Moho rigger. I went to film school. I did, and after that, I started working in animation with Moho, which was called the Anime Studio back then. I have worked for nearly a decade, mostly for YouTube content, but also for TV series for children and for corporate videos, and that's it.
Perfect.
No, it's not. It doesn't have an ending.
Everybody does that. Everybody goes, that's it.
Yeah, no, and
let's move on.
Yeah, no, I was recently, I don't know if I was recently made like an ambassador of Moho.
No way.
Yes, I was. Didn't I tell you? And they said they will pay me like 3,000 a month for this.
Scratch, this is post Danny here to tell you that this, I hope you can tell from my reaction, was a massive joke. We are not paid 3,000 a month. Very funny, Nico.
So I'm really excited about that. So I'm here. I hope you all enjoy this presentation. And if you have any questions at the end, just let me know.
Perfect.
Yeah, see, I can do it.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
do it.
do it. And I can do it better than but now because I know you and I'm laughing. I'm laughing
You're being
inside.
silly. Yeah.
This is silly.
I love that. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is this your favorite rig?
I don't really have favorite things in my life. I cannot say that in the webinar. But I think this is but this is the rig that I think this and the bunny one are the rigs that I think most encompass my rigging methods more completely. This one is very complicated, the other one less so. I don't know if it's less so for you because it has more than 5 controllers, but
no, but I was looking through this and I think it's your best. So
this one?
That's interesting. Yeah. But the amount of you've streamlined it, but everything works perfectly from the top level. I am so impressed. I feel like I couldn't do this. I open your rigs and shit myself because I'm like,
thank you.
That is so much work. It's so much work.
It is so much work. But I have a system which I'm sure. I mean, a system of it's in here. I cannot put it into words because I just said that and I thought, oh, Danny will want me to explain the system to all the people.
Yes.
But I wouldn't know.
I need your secrets.
Yeah. I will have to go through everything just to I think the best way to explain to someone what's my system is to build a rig from scratch, and I think that's too long. That's too long to.
I would pay for that. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm happy to go through it with you. I'm
here.
happy. What do you want to know, for example?
So, where do you start?
Where do I start?
Yeah.
Well, this is perhaps with this, the anchor bone. I always do an anchor bone.
No, how do you? So, you draw all your vector layers. How do you decide what to group where? How do you decide what you need, or do you just start rigging and think, oh shit, I need another leg, or oh, I need another leg?
It's a mixture because of course, firstly you look at the design, the character design, and what Cass does is usually he has this, the turnaround, and also a couple of expressions, not a lot, a couple, and from that I get an idea. I have no idea what the storyboard looks like, so I do not know exactly what the rig needs to do. So I say, okay, it has to do everything. It has to do the most things with the least work. So first of all, I say what is the most complicated thing to do? The head, the face. So let's start with that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I group, for example. Doing reverse engineering is so hard.
I know. Isn't it weird when someone asks you to explain yourself and you're like, you had to be there, man. I made that decision when I made that decision. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Head front. Okay. So it's this. This is the first thing I do.
Perfect.
Okay. And once I draw my first vector layer, I start rigging immediately because I like to. I think it's faster to do this. For example, yes, I do the head, then I will group it in a bone layer. Of course, I will make the main bone, which I always name main. Always name your bones, people. Label everything, because you have to think. I always tell people that is no one, because I have never done this. The rig is a tool for other people, not for yourself, unless you are also an animator. So you have to make sure that the animator is the least confused and knows how to use the thing. So label everything, have everything organized. So I make the first shape, in this case, the shape of the head. I think do I have the? I don't have the reference. I always erase the references, so I cannot put it here.
Yeah.
And I make the anchor bone, and then the torso and the head, and name it accordingly. Torso and head front, because I know that there will be more heads.
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing. When you click on the head shape, is the line separate from
from
No. So you just make
a shape.
the boil using vector points.
Yes.
Cool. See, I didn't know that.
How would I make the boil if not with vector?
I was wondering if you separated the line and the fill.
No,
somehow.
I don't.
Okay.
Now
Clever.
I as I know that Cas does this boil thing, and I do not. The thing I want to avoid, because it's the most, one, time consuming, and two, you can miss something, is that every shape, when I make it, I do the boil immediately, because we do not use the automatic boil, because it's not good for our style, sadly. So I make another bone, which is this one, boil, and I make an action, which are three positions of the bone, and I manually modify the width of each dot for each position. Okay.
Amazing.
So that's that, and then I start building the face. Usually, I will start with the eyes and that stuff. In this case, the face is the eyes and the eyebrows, and I try to, and I follow the same philosophy. I do, for fuck's sake, so many things, so many eyes. I do one. Yeah.
When I was looking through this, I was like, "There's so many.
Yeah.
It's so much work."
Yeah. So this is the eye, and as soon as I make this shape, I do the boiling action for it immediately.
Wow, what a workflow! I would do it at the end, and then I would forget something.
No, because there's like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyes. So I do it for the first one, and then I copy paste the eye, so I don't have to do the boil for each one after I make them.
Smart.
Yeah, that has saved me a lot of time, but it has taken me some time to. Also, I always, like, if you can tell, I always, just in case, always put the pivot point in the center of the thing.
Yeah.
Or in the case of the face, that means let me check if I did it.
I know.
I did not. Put it like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case I need an action that moves it in that sense.
So would you do one set of eyes, like eyes left first?
Yeah.
A whole set, so like all the squint and the eyelids up, down, all those, and then would you duplicate that and flip it?
No, because I first do one eye and duplicate it. And then because like, for example, this is not necessary, and this is something I am very proud of, because most I think many people doesn't do it, but I do one eye. I do the left eye, for example. I do then the right eye, which will be a copy of the left eye, but I modify it slightly so it's different. And the boil action, I will do this. For in this case, let's suppose I just copied this eye into a new eye, and I do this. I move the boil to the left, and I take the last position and put it in first. So the boil is not the same all the time.
Yeah. But you didn't do any extra work. Clever.
That's right. And then I think when I have the eyes with the pupils, I think I then copy both sets of eyes. And for example, which now I wonder, why do I do this instead of, for example, why do I have another set of eyes with an eyelid instead of having the eyelid masked in one set of eyes, and just have it appear and disappear? And I think, I'm not sure, it's because with past versions of Moho, I found that like making things visible and invisible sometimes is not sometimes doesn't work as well, and I think switch layers always work. And that's something I've always learned in so many years of reading, is never be afraid of adding more layers, because yes, it looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but I think it's much simpler than making a complex action that rearranges things, and that can break also.
Yeah. So keep it simple.
Yeah, and sometimes more is simpler. Like more layer and have that layer just disappear or switch or in a switch group.
Yeah.
That's my secret for the arms and legs also, to be in front and behind the body.
Yes, I'm dying to talk to you about this. We'll do that later.
Okay.
I am dying to talk to you about that.
Eyes first.
I love it.
Yeah, so I have the eyes. Let's see. Eyes. eyes left, and eyes right. So it's this, and because of the style of the animation of this short, I have never the need to modify any of these shapes. So they're there to stay, and I needn't worry about them, never again. Now the eyebrows, this was something new.
Ooh.
For this recap, because Cass wanted the eyebrows of Jack Black to be very expressive.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I will. Normally, what I used to do was to have 3 bones that control the eyebrows. One that does this.
Yep. Left and right.
And then 4 bones then, or 3 or 4, because one up, down, one left, one like separates them.
Yeah.
I found that very useful because sometimes when you do, for example, an angry shape or a sad shape, the eyebrows, they don't look right. So it's useful to have something that does that. And one that modifies the shape like this. Independent
happy
for each eyebrow. And that, I think, gives you like the full range of eyebrow expressions. But this one, Cass wanted the eyebrows to be special, and I thought that it would be a lot of work to have so many bones making them do different shapes. So I said I would try the new feature of the curvers.
Cool.
Yes, because why did I use a curver and not just animate the points directly? Because of our boiling style, we need to have many points in each vector. We cannot do like a 3-point eyebrow, which would be easy to animate. Yeah. So animating all of these bones could be like a lot of work, I thought. So I made a 4-point, not a 3-point curver, so that where am I in the actions? Okay. So we could like animate less points and still have the boiling effect.
Yeah, so simple.
Yeah. And with this one here, this point allows me to do like more subtle. It's not perfect. You can see that the curvature of the eyebrow doesn't perfectly obey the deformer, and I think that's perhaps a thing to fix or to pay attention to for future updates, Victor. But
it suits the style though.
Yeah, and it's enough. It's enough.
Yeah.
And that's also another lesson, kids. Do what's enough. Don't overextend. If it's good enough,
I love that. Do what's enough.
Yeah, do what's enough.
New motto.
Yeah. So we had these 2 eyebrows are controlled not by bones in this case, but by controllers, and that the animators did not like and did barely use at all. Well, animators, if you're watching this, the rig is a tool. The rig is not a robot. It's not an automaton. It is just it's a thing to make your work easier, but not to make all of your work. It's not it's not a puppet. It's not a paper doll. We may sell cutout animation as paper doll animation, but it is really not. You have to break it. You have to modify it. You have to draw.
Yes, the fucking pose first. The pose is king. Yeah,
okay.
Love that. Does it help you to be a rigger that you're also an animator?
I think so, because yes, definitely, because I know what I would like a rig to be. But I also have to thank being a rigger for being a better cutout animator, because I think that if I wasn't a rigger and I just received rigs, I would also think that okay, what the rig doesn't do, I don't have to do. I have worked in some productions, horrible productions, where the rigs were so awful, and it is true that when the rigs are awful, you don't feel motivated to make the extra step and make the animation better. Like, for example, I wouldn't animate the points in those rigs because they were so awful, and also because they were so awful that all the actions, for example, I could, if the character was bending the arm and I wanted to make the arm different using the points, I couldn't, because the action made it weird and didn't let me. so well.
Yeah. So as an animator, then you're like, I could spend my whole day fighting this rig, or I could just phone it in and do some basic stuff. I've been there.
Yeah.
Fixing breaks is horrible. Sending it down to animation is cruel. I think,
and that's
because
please.
Because we have to deal with such a volume. So like you might rig a character in a week and then say goodbye to it, but that animator has to spend 17 weeks with that rig fixing that thing that you left in there.
Yeah.
Week in, week out. And I've been on a job like that where you spend easily 5 hours a week fixing something across a team of 20. That's many hours.
Yeah,
that's too many hours, when the rigger could have had one more week of budget, fixed that, and everybody would be happy. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Nico.
So
But yeah, I really like being an animator and a rigger too, and I really like that point that it makes you a better rigger. I never thought that.
Yeah,
I thought the other way around. But,
and it goes both ways.
Yeah, I love that.
I forgot that after I make my first set of eyes, and this is why I remember now. This is why I do one eye for the left and one for the right before doing the whole sets for each one. It's because then I do the actions that control the pupils.
Wow.
Right? So then I don't have to do it for every pupil after this.
Yeah, that's genius. See, your rigs look massive, but then really you're doing very little work because you've already set that up, and you're just changing the design of each eye. Yeah.
So it's four actions for the pupils, two for each pupil, up, down, left, right. I used to, for the first rigs I work with, and this is how they taught me, we had one dial that had like many fixed positions of the eyes. Like one would be center, one would be up, and then like and it wasn't bad, but it didn't have the same. It was simpler. It was just one bone instead of four, but it didn't give you the full control, I think. And
and you couldn't do like cross eyes with that.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't.
And it tweens, which really annoys me.
Yeah, no, but that's something then you would be very annoyed with my rigs, because all of my pupil, no, not these ones, but for example, the one that controls the Vitruvian heads, I have 3 positions, which are 3. If you were to animate it normally, and in frame 1 you had one Vitruvian head, and then in frame 102 you wanted another, and you push the dial that way, of course it would twin. And that's why I always say to animators also that for my rigs, all of those actions you must animate in step.
Yes.
And that
would be the only way you could deal with it.
Yeah, and that solves all your problems.
So is the style of the Cass's shows though very stepped, very poppy, and pose to pose, so it suits that show perfectly. If I did that on Puffin Rock, I would get fired.
Probably.
I wouldn't get fired, but
like
they would.
But are the rotations in Puffin Rock so slow that they need?
Yeah, it's a very subtle, beautiful grown-up show for children. Like there's a lot of subtlety in it. It's gorgeous. So their head turn gets used. Like they're always moving when they're talking, just like we are. It's quite nice. You should watch it.
Okay. So that. Like,
so when do you decide you're finished with the head one?
After I, it depends of course on the design. But after this, of course, I just have the mouth and the beard and the hair.
Easy.
And that is easier. The mouths are not. No, this one wasn't as easy, and I will tell you why. The beard.
Whoa.
Yeah, it has. The beard shape, this is not the beard shape, the beard shape. Just a simple shape, and I instantly do the boil. Every time I make a shape, I do the boil. Then I have these patches, this on the sides, and this on the center. Why did I not just make it one thing?
Yeah, if it never needs to tween, why is it not all on one layer?
And that's because I suspected, and this is like another thing that I would congratulate me for, but it's to think ahead also. Because why?
Yes.
Because I knew the guy would be very expressive with the mouth, and that the beard would need to, if we had a stiff beard, like if the mouth just went over every color of the beard, it would look, for my taste, like low quality. So I said, let's have it so that you must animate the beard also when he talks.
Yeah, I love
so
that.
For example, this one, when he talks, I can just move it up and down. It's easy. This, of course, these on the sides and these gray ones, I could have made them in the same layer. But this one, which is this, because the mouth goes here, I can show it.
Yep.
There's the mouth. So it's under the mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
So I made another controller for that one because of all the points it had and animating it. So that when he opens the mouth, or even if he lowers the mouth in his face for an expression, you can adjust this part and not have it, for example, which I would hate, and people did, but okay. For example, if you wanted to do this for any pose, you couldn't have this being above the mouth. You would have to adjust it.
Yeah.
So that's why I made it in a separate layer, and I made
So you have to do that manually though. When
manually frame by frame.
You didn't point bind to that bone that brings it down. Nah, it's too complicated.
No, because for example, these points, I keep pointing with my fingers, like if you could see them. This, for example, would either, if I bound those also to the bone that controls the mouth, they would always come down in the same proportion, and you don't always want that. So I thought the less complicated way, and the animators did like that, was to animate it manually. But that's all. That's also the thing, that like bones don't have to do everything. You have to animate.
Yes.
You have to do whatever it takes for the shot to be good and to look good. You can't have.
Yeah, shut up moaning.
So okay, and then the
I've given you everything.
Yeah, and then the mouths, which I just had drawn some of them, but not all of them. So of course, this was a design of his. All of these were, I think.
Yeah.
So I just made every mouth, make the boil for each one. Most of these mouths are copies of each other, and then I modify them, so I don't have to do the boil every time.
Yeah.
In fact, you can in this mouth, for example, it has this, which I think was never used, the teeth.
But it's there if you need it.
It's there if you need it, exactly. And as I already showed you, every mouth has a modifier also to modify the. Okay, and then the hair. We have. I wish I could really. I will. Wait, please. Wait a minute.
Oh, you're bringing the reference in?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, from your hard drive, we can see you've worked on so much stuff. Cool stuff.
Okay, so we have a character who has parts of the hair above the head and parts of the hair behind the head. So that's it's easy enough. I mean, I had this part, and what is this? Hair back. I had a black thing for the back and the sides.
Cool.
And for that, I had a couple of actions. Again, just in case, and almost no one used them. I did, which just does this. A little squash and stretch.
Yeah.
For if he jumps or if he falls or whatever.
Yeah.
I also always do a squash and stretch for the eyes, a squash and stretch for the head. Because the head's folder does have the pivot point down here. So I can do the
squash and stretch is just on the layer. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I always say also that if you can animate the layer, always avoid animating the points, so you can be more free when you want to animate the points. I have a switch for the nose. Okay. Yeah, I have this head. So now I do every other head before doing the body. And to do the other heads, I just simply copy and paste the head and modify it a little bit, so that and I have this bone for the mouth. And in this, I think, yes, in this case, sometimes I have a bone here in between the eyes to move the face around. But in this case, I don't know why, because perhaps I didn't want the animator to have to zoom in. So I had them here, up and down, left or right, and this one, which I love, rotation.
Yeah.
And that covers everything.
And that's just driving the layer again, layer transforms, layer rotate.
I think so, yes.
There's not like a hidden bone there that's doing
No.
Okay.
And that's why I think this is when I discovered the thing about the binding I told you. Face, eyes. No. Face. The whole face. Yeah, layer rotation.
Excellent. Keep it simple. I love it.
Yeah. And for most of the heads, like I said, there was nothing really complicated to like this one. I just added this. I hate it. If you can tell, this is not a flip of this. Because
I can't tell.
Look at the little gray, at the gray. Because if it was, the gray patches in the beard would flip, and they don't.
Yeah.
This one is not in its correct position. So I do all the heads. It's not like when I do this, then the bone flips. No, there are this many heads and then this many heads. And they're
nice. You can have asymmetry.
Yes, so I can have asymmetry. And this guy also has a scar in the eyebrow, and that I could have that flipping. So it was the same for him. And the only thing that was like a real piece of work or like a real pain in the ass was this face. Why? Because the mouth cuts into the beard. So what happens when the mouth is open? I cannot have the mouth have like an ugly line, like just doing a mask would do. So I made different beards for every mouth.
Oh, wow. I did not think that was going to be this. Show us.
And each beard, like this, you see? And each beard with its deformers. So it's really a lot of deformers. For a couple of them, I did have the mask. I think it doesn't look too bad. But for ones like this, for example, it has a deformer.
Amazing.
So you can...
you can push it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And you see, like the scene I animated, like, I really like the one when they are singing. I really use these deformers for the lip sync. And of course, for this, I also had to do some more things with the hair.
Yeah. But it's okay because you're just doing Vitruvian swaps, so you can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be mad genius.
So that covers the heads. It's the thing that takes the most time.
Yeah.
After that, it's the rest of the thing. I, of course, will do the torso at first, which is just a block.
Super simple, yeah.
And a block which its rotation is just a layer translate of that V shape. Where are you?
Okay.
Oh, it isn't. It isn't.
It's got a little squish as well.
Yeah, and I think it must be a switch. No, what is this? It's just a step animation, I think.
I can't remember.
No, I can't. No, because I see that I thought it was a switch layer, but not. No, I just moved the points. Yeah. This is or the.
On a torso though, like having an action that drives the points is fine. Like you're probably never going to go into that an animation.
Yeah. Of course.
The head though, leave that wide open.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't going to animate the points of the torso. So that covers every rotation of the torso without much layers. Just 2 layers, and then the arms and the legs. I always forecast. His designs are really blocky, and the arms are like very small. But sometimes the storyboard, because he likes to do this, the arms like are longer or something, and I don't want to always have the animators do frame by frame, which they never do anyways. I sometimes do. So I always make like a slightly longer version with Vitruvian Bones, and that has a smart action for the bend, and that like gives you some room, not so much room, but a little room for exaggerating the size.
Yeah, for like a smear or something.
Yeah, and I always always animate frame by frame with the bones. I don't. I try not to use twinning never. I always animate in step. And I do it like I would animate frame by frame.
Straight ahead?
I'm not sure. Sometimes I think it depends on the scene and on the action. For small actions, yes. Like I do anticipation, and that's it. For the scene where they in the concert, no, I did that pose to pose. I had a really good time doing that one. I really like it. And okay, and for the legs, I think no, not in this case, but sometimes I also do a longer version for the legs that can bend, but not in this case.
Yeah.
And I also do this.
I can't wait to talk about this. This is what I made a note of earlier and said we have to talk about this later. That you have made. I don't know if you've seen this, but like you have made something that I think panics a lot of Toon Boom riggers. That they can't figure out Z depth, and they're making ridiculous referenced rigs and all sorts of different solutions to get like that front to back vibe, the overlays and underlays.
Yeah.
And you have made it so simple.
It's just
there's literally there's no need to fight with Moho. Just
do another layer.
What are you doing? Yeah. Tell us how you do it.
Yeah. Well, so I had the simplest solution, which thanks to the folder system in the layer looks really elegant because there's not a load of things unless you open all the folders. I just have here what is this? Arms. I'm sorry. I have the right leg, which is below, the left leg, which is above, and then the right leg again, which is above the left leg, and the action just makes this visible and invisible, and it's just like that. Now you can see that.
And you have legs top group there as well.
Yes, this is legs bottom and legs top in here. And why is this? Because of course I make all of the actions that affect the leg before duplicating the leg. So in the action that makes the legs on top appear, I have the legs on bottom. I don't know why I do this. And it sometimes breaks, but I like to do it. Like I not only make the leg in the top appear, I also make the leg in the bottom disappear, which is really not necessary, I think, because it's the same thing and it's above the other.
Yeah,
but I do it.
It's clean though. Yeah, I think I would do that. So I like to do it. Yeah. Just in case
exactly.
they move something on a layer and they don't understand why they suddenly have two legs, I would do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we go back to the legs in the bottom, you can see that the right leg that goes on top with the action is inside a folder, and not just by itself, which could also work for that action. And that has a reason. And let me remember what reason it was. Leg order, okay, and I see. Because this leg, the normal leg folder, just appears and disappears to be on top or below the other leg.
Of the other leg, yes.
And
okay.
And then I made this folder for the action that makes the whole bottom legs disappear and the whole top legs appear. Because for some reason that I can't remember, I should remember it. If I didn't do this, something would not work, like when the two actions were at the same time activated. Yeah,
because if you ever wanted this leg on top of this leg, but then you wanted them both on top of the torso.
Yeah.
Something
would happen there,
yeah.
Something would happen.
I understand.
Yeah. That was a clever solution. Yes, I'm very clever. I like talking to you about this.
I'm glad you said so. I think so.
So yeah.
And then the same for the arms. You have.
This is why. I don't know if this is why. Perhaps this is why.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make an action to have both of the legs appear in front. Each leg has it independently. Yeah. So
he can do a little sidewalk.
Yeah. And this is very useful because, for example, or what if he just defeated an enemy and has one knee like standing atop of the defeated enemy, but so you can do this.
Yes. Perfect. See?
For example. Yes.
I understood.
And I'm sorry. And this, what's happening? And this one, I mean, you already know, but for example, so the walk cycle doesn't look weird when it's in this pose.
Yeah.
For that's the reason for this leg animation.
Yeah.
Unless you had to, the other way was to just do this.
Yeah, but that looks rubbish, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that is not like true to the design because only one leg has a patch, not both of them. And about the arms, I think I also have the switch for each arm. Yes. I have yes, let me put back the head. And I have 3 sets of arms. One, which is the default one, which is behind everything. You can see. One for each arm that is in front of the torso, but behind the heads, which is very useful.
Yeah.
And one that is in front of everything.
So simple.
So simple.
So simple.
So simple. And yeah, this rig now can do anything you want.
Yeah.
And that is the rig.
I can hear riggers all over around the world screaming, but that's fine in this style. But it would work in any style. You just need a few more duplicates. Maybe you need a forearm and an upper arm.
Yeah, of course. And I don't think I have one, but perhaps I do. Captain America, no animation. I don't have anything here. But yes, in other rigs for other projects I had, like forearms separate from the. It was a bit complicated because you have to do like a really good bending smart action for the strokes always to match each other. But apart from that, it's really doable. Yes.
Cool. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
How long did this rig take you?
That is, I forget always, but I think it must have taken me like 2 weeks between a week and 2 weeks. Because when I did the Mario one, we can look at that one if you want to. That one took me like 3 weeks, and that's the longest I've taken. But it was, I think, on that particular rig that I learned, like I established this system. So I don't think I've ever taken longer than that to. Yeah. Oh, all right.
And Mario had props and stuff, didn't he?
Mario had props. Yes, let me show it to you.
Is this Mario your first? Ooh.
Yes. I also like this one. Mario, no, it wasn't my first. My first ones was for other Minecraft videos, much more simple. We did Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
And I had this fucking thing for the animators to know where each thing, because this is
you don't like labels.
For this one, I used the eyebrow method I told you before that has more bones, so it can be too much. So I had one for them to appear, and then up down, curve to one side, curve to the other side, and pivot.
Cute.
And I don't have one to make them closer or farther from each other, but it does. Look, in this is only another reason why I make the pivot controls different and not and not the same, because this character has, how do you call this condition? Like one eye goes to the side.
Yeah, it's asymmetrical, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, so that's why I have them to be.
You need a correction.
Yeah. And also they're puppets, so what if you want, like, imagine the puppet moves and stops and you want like a it's useful. Yes. And
they roll over and they have to go different ways, like yeah.
And the rest is the same. I have in this like different eyes for different eyelid positions, and that might be too much for some people, but since I knew I wouldn't ever go inside the eye to animate if I did this, I preferred it.
Cool.
The ears, the heads, and I had this idea, I just liked it, that the body was connected by like strings, so the walk cycle could be And I have the switch for this.
And those are just switches, driving switch layers?
Let me see. Yeah.
Sweet.
Only the switches. The torso, let's see. No, this is points animation. Layers. I think layer animation.
Simple.
Yeah. There's the switch I told you about for the.
Yes. So that's Vitruvian groups.
Yeah, Vitruvian
one
groups.
arm's longer than the other, one's rigged with a curver. That's the difference.
This is just.
That's nice.
Yeah, layer translate, nothing more than that.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Simple.
And this is a much simpler rig, you can see.
Yeah.
And it's, I think, test frame by frame. No, test. What is this test? What the fuck is this? I'm sorry.
I don't know, Nico.
I think this was an auto boil test.
Ah.
Yeah, no, because I was looking for a walk cycle I did.
I was
Here.
going to ask if we've only got 20 minutes left, so can we see some animation that you did?
I'm sorry. Yeah, but this is like the puppet animation.
Yeah.
But I used those like springy things.
Yes.
I really liked it. Cass liked it also, and I think we used it for the recap at the end. And yeah, what do you want to see?
Well, you said that your favorite shot with the Jack Black was when he was singing because you really pushed his mouth. So
yeah. Let's look
wondering
at
if you would show us that.
Of course.
Because now we get to see the rig in action, and you get to tell us.
That is true. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? No, it's perfect.
It's shot 56. It must be this one. Yes. This one has also version 1.
Version 1. Oh,
version
you killed
1.
me.
Yeah, sorry.
You fucking version 1, bitch. Did this just get approved? You just get a good look at Cartoon Saloon, man.
This might break my computer. Let's see. Oh, the background. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. No, what is this? Yeah, so there. And let's see how this plays.
Yes.
It was the greatest song. It was the perfect song. It was a
I love the bit where he jumps on his head. Perfect.
Yeah, I copied this from another animator. I'm sorry, it's not original. He did it for another shot, and I found it so funny.
Yeah, I love that. Get inspired.
So okay, you can see the timeline for even for this character who just does this.
Yep.
You can see that the animation is frame by frame in the step in the timeline.
Yeah.
And that it's also because I love exaggeration. So because after I make the animation for the character, I then do the boil action. So I go in and then I put like every 2 frames, which is the frame rate that we work in.
Yeah.
I put it in the position 1, position 2, and position 3, and then I copy and paste it in the whole animation. And that's why you see keyframes every 2 frames. It's not like necessarily there is a pose of the character every 2 frames.
Yeah.
Although in this case there is.
Why do you not use cycle keyframe?
Cycle keyframe. I'm sure there's a reason.
I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there's a reason. So of course, these 3 have like really simple loops. Yeah, you can see all the frames in the timeline. And let me.
Oh, there's some singles there though.
There's some singles. Yeah. What they're for?
What the fuck?
Because of the lip sync.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
It's just a lip sync. Let me. Okay, here you can see I animated when he says song. He says song like he song.
Mm-hmm.
So I frame by frame the mouth. And this fucking thing also. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. No, I didn't. And yeah, so that's what that's for. And I wish more people would have used it.
Yeah. Would you do that after you've done all your poses, you've done you've fleshed it out, and then you would go and finesse the lip sync?
Yes, I think so. I can't remember a thing about how I do things. I'm sorry, but I think so. Yes, it sounds like the most reasonable thing to do. Yeah, do the lip sync.
Nah, I did this first. And then
but I'm not sure, because for some poses like this one, like I really want to know how the mouth is moving. To make the expression of the face and the poses, I think. But I mean, if for this guy and the other one too, I think the first thing I did was like this loop, and if he's jumping all the time. You see, he's like bobbing up and down. I think that was the first thing I did. And then for example, for this, this was done straight ahead. There's an anticipation with a stretch, then squash, and This wasn't pose to pose. This was straight ahead.
Mhm.
What was pose to pose? I believe. I like this because he said he screams in this guy. And you can see also there's like an easy in or easy out in the mouth.
Hmm.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, all those little details I love them, but nobody one
Yeah.
else did them.
It leads the eye as well. You've
Yeah.
got something else moving. Yeah.
How do you go when navigating through the timeline to the next keyframe and not to the next frame?
Out and side.
Alt. Oh, it's so far away. Okay, so I think this is also straight ahead because it's a long anticipation.
Cool.
And then he kicks him
love that.
away.
Yeah.
And you can see here you can see I animated the mouth and the beard.
Yeah. It's subtle, man. You could have got away with not doing it, but you won't.
Yeah, because I wanted
It's
this
so
to
subtle.
be. And here also for this mouth pose, the beard must also. It's the same one. Yes, the beard must follow the shape of the mouth. So I had to from this shape here.
Yeah.
To this one here. And pick
Yeah. Nice.
So many layers, for God's sake. So much.
Yeah,
layers.
but like, I think people are afraid of layers. Like,
Yeah,
I have
don't
too many
be.
layers. My
Yeah.
rig will be too heavy. But like, look at this.
Yeah.
You can push Moho. You can have a million layers.
Yeah, I think most of this was straight ahead because I was just listening to the audio of the guy singing, which was so good.
Yeah.
I like this little side head movement he does here. That sassy thing.
Yeah. Perfect. He's in the moment.
I think I did this pose to pose and then just like made a little easy in for each one. Like this, easy anticipation. The next one, easy.
Yeah.
Is this an easy out or an easy in? I can never tell.
Which
Like
way are we going? In? No,
Okay.
don't ask me.
Anticipation. Next one. I love that about animation. One thing I learned, and it took me a long time to learn about animation, is that you do not have to draw everything in between poses. Like you can, like people, you have to trust like on the illusion. For example, this, I wouldn't have done this before, like this, from this
No,
to
I
this.
didn't know. I did not know there was no in betweens there. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, and if you study like animation, of course, not like subtle realistic animation, there's so few in betweens. There's so few in betweens, and I am so afraid of that. And I always make all the in betweens, and then the animation looks too plastic, and I worry. But yeah,
So you just hold it for 4 frames instead of 2,
Yeah.
so the eye reads it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. You're crazy.
yeah. And then the other guy
All in one rig. Mental.
who's dead now. I really like it.
The acting is so good. So the storyboard's really detailed, or is that
No.
just pure you?
No, it's pure me.
You're making it up.
storyboard-
Oh,
the
how
storyboard-
fun!
Yeah, a lot of fun. And Cass is so nice always. So it's rare that he gives you a note.
Yeah, version 1.
Yeah, but that's because I should have been version 5. But yes, we really liked it, and it's awesome. Do we have time for another week, or do you want for me to shut up forever now?
It's completely up to you. Whatever
Okay.
time you need to leave.
Not yet. I have like an hour left.
What else have you got?
Let's look at the Mario one if you want, or
Yeah.
perhaps you have looked at it like enough.
I have looked at it a lot, but nobody else has.
Mario
Just in case this is going well. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Wait,
going well.
where's the rig?
Where is the rig? I can send
Where
it.
is the rig? Mario
Mario
Sunshine, here it
one.
is. Mario version 1. No, version Mario rig 3/4 and front are different rigs. What? I must look into this. Why do I have different rigs for front and 3/4? 3/4 version 5. Yeah, not version 1. And there's one for the side also.
Oh, you must have been so young.
Yeah. I think the front and the version and it's just because of the torso configuration. I would have to. I don't think. No, there are Vitruvian groups here. Yes,
Yeah.
but I would have to have done for the torso also, and I didn't want to. I don't know why. Okay, so here it is, with all in all its full of controllers glory. Ah, look at this. I didn't
Can I confess something?
Yes.
I opened this rig when so we got sent it for like doing Moho demos and stuff. I think you must have kindly given it to Victor because we show it off. We show it off on the booth. And I was like presenting at Annecy in my first year, and I was like, "Do you want to see something cool?" And everyone was like, "Yeah." And I opened up the Mario rig because it's cool. And then I was like, "Holy shit, that is a lot of controllers. That is too many." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting." It was a shock, Nico, to me. I am Mrs. No Controller.
Yeah. I mean, you cheat because you hide your controllers.
That's so true.
In the faces and in the pin bones and in the things. They are just not called controllers. The bones are there. The bones are there.
Okay, actions then. I have like 4 actions. Yeah. And you have 20?
But it helps a lot because
I panicked though. I panicked. I opened this and I was like, I don't know what to move. I do not know how to show this off. Luckily, you'd left some animation on the timeline, so I just played it and I was like, don't. And I was showing it off, going like, isn't it so cool? And I was thinking, please God, don't ask me a single question about this rig.
Sorry. Look, I am learning as I am showing you because I didn't remember. Look, I did an action that.
Yeah.
That when the leg,
that's insane.
This is insane. I should. Why did I do this? It's not necessary. Perhaps
it's nice though. It's nice though.
No,
look
yes, no.
Little tiny knee bend.
Yeah, and it helped. The animators loved it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the legs there on the same?
On the same
back leg, is that on the same layer as the torso?
Oh no, this was before liquid shape. So
so what the fuck?
Patches. Do you remember patches?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I don't I have patches trauma.
Me too, because of this. And there's
wow. They look pretty good though.
Thank you. Yes, I think I have never managed to use them again, like I did in this. Yeah, this was like a really hard thing for me to think through because I needed this to be like this, and I wish I think the first thing I must have tried was like to make a mask to a shape where the stroke is blue.
Yeah.
So that when the leg covers it, but it doesn't work like that. Masks don't work like that. So it didn't work. So I did patches that used.
Like they are great. I want them to be brilliant, but they're so hard to use.
Yeah.
You have to set them up in a really certain way, and that can be very confusing, and they can break so easily. I had to put them in a rig. I was forced. There was absolutely no other way of doing it, and they do give that sharp point where the 2 lines meet, don't they? It's the only way to get that sharp point.
Yeah.
I love liquid shapes, but they're still round. The liquid shapes are rounded, so if the design is like sharp, it's not the best solution. I'd love to reverse engineer a patch there. I want to know what's going on. Maybe we should ask Mike.
Maybe. The same thing for the arms. We have a long arm with an action and a short arm. The head switch. Oh, so many heads.
Oh, yeah, I wiggled that and I was like, what on earth? But you've done loads up and down as well. Perfect. Exactly what Mario needs.
This was Cass asked for these ones.
Yeah.
These were in the sheet.
And you can just add them as you go. So if Cass adds another head, you just add that layer. Yeah, perfect. Is this one of your earliest rigs, or could you show us your first rig?
My first rig, like in my life.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Or like the first maybe of this method, like you're the Vitruvian Bone King, I would say.
I think this was the first one of the Vitruvian Bones. I think so.
Okay. So this is where you did all your learning.
This is when and I was panicking because I thought Cass would fire me for taking so long.
But it only took you 2 weeks?
It only took me 2 or 3.
I'm dying to tell you how long it took me a rig at the saloon, but I will have to edit it out because it's so embarrassing.
How long? Edit it out.
I'm not telling you. I'll tell you after.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the same bone controllers, the same eyebrow.
Yeah, perfect.
Hit switch, hit scratch and stretch, the boil, torso turn. This was really easy. Just move the layer.
Was there anything that you learned on this that you would never do again? So you learned it here and you were like, I am never doing that again.
I would have to think about it. I don't remember it like Look, here we have legs who also.
Yeah.
You may have noticed I don't like to use IK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was taught to use them, but I think that they are. I don't know. I prefer like doing this and not have to worry about the legs getting stuck here.
Yeah.
And I think that if you do it frame by frame, the walk cycles, which are the best thing to use the IKs on, you can also do them. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like them. I use them if I have to, but it's not my preferred way to do things.
Have you worked on anything that isn't not this style? So the cast style is like what you're well known for. Have you done anything else that like bipedal or much more like
let me show
realistic?
You. But I have to take out my hard drive because I have one rig for each view. Let's see this one. This is a shot, perhaps a test shot I did, and you can see in the timeline.
Yep.
This is twinning. This is not frame by frame.
No.
And it has IK. Yeah.
So everything you said you hate.
Yeah. Okay. Front rig. This is a lot simpler. You can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no squash on the legs. We have a bunch of different hands. We have smart actions for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. The neck. Look, I would never do this now. They have like the angle limits for the action.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, a turn which is also twin. Yeah. Which is
they must have asked for that.
No, I know. I think I did it. This was my way of doing things before. Yeah, we have a switch from the happy to the
Yeah, that's clever. There's similarities then.
Yeah. Many things are. I don't think. Yes. Look, here it is. What we talked about.
Yeah.
Like a forearm. It works fine.
Yeah.
And yet, but I have one for both. So
what a mess.
They take turns. But let me. Yes. No, I have no one. No, I have nothing for the whole thing to be in front. I should have. Yeah. What else do I have? Let me see. Draft. What is this? Oh, this one. No, this is not my rig, so I will not show them to you. This was not a really quick as suggested. Oh, this is really old. I will show it to you.
Yay. I have never showed you my first rig, by the way.
2019.
It's not really old, Nico. Oh.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah, this was like a Futurama copy. A Futurama. What is this? I have an onion skin.
Looks nice.
Yeah, I like it because it has no strokes, so everything is simpler.
Yeah.
But I still have to do like this smart actions.
Yeah. Elbows are hard, man.
Yeah.
People don't give you enough love for elbows.
This character shouldn't really bend at the. I think it shouldn't bend at the waist. It's like a diamond. It's like a rock.
Yeah. See, there's so many similarities, though.
Yeah. No.
Like you've got better, but you haven't changed.
This one is even older. It's the same project because this was a project that I worked on for two versions of it that it was applying for state funding.
Mm-hmm.
So let me search for the. What is? I am looking for some rigs. Okay, this is a shot I did. This is the same character, by the way.
Whoa!
This is this.
That's quite the glow up.
Yeah.
What? Is it a switch layer? What?
It seems that way. Let's see. Yes, I have each view inside.
Oh.
And yeah, look how little frames I have in this.
How little frames? How little smart ones?
Few? No, how few frames? How few frames? And I remember this was like a reality show thing. So this was like his a moment where he was talking to the camera about what happened.
Yes, I get it. Yeah.
Oh, this brings back memories.
It's not bad. Why?
No, it's okay.
Amazing.
It's okay. So few frames.
It's so different. So different.
Yeah. This guy was like very, how do you say?
Smarmy.
How is it rig? Let's look at the rig. 3/4. Let's see. Look, 2 controllers.
2 control. What happened to you? When
This
2 wasn't enough.
and this.
How do you?
Oh, this is awful. This action is horrible.
You can appreciate how far you've come, though, right?
Yeah. So this is like really all the rigs. Let me show you one
Oh,
last
look at the
thing.
belt move there when you move the leg. That's
Oh, it did.
that's a nice
Yeah.
touch. Nice touch.
I've always been have attention to details. Now, where's people? This was my first like job in fiction in a project for a series, and I will not have sadly the brush for these rigs because it was really textured.
Bummer.
Yes, but I really like this project. It was really pretty,
Oh wow.
and I don't remember. I will tell you the truth if this rig is mine or not, but it's the same because every rig was very similar. I think this is mine, and it has. The guy, our boss, was really into Moho and all of its features. So what's happening? Why are the? Here it is. Let me see. Physics.
Oh damn! I
Yeah.
never put dynamics in a rig. Not
Neither do
because
I.
not because I don't like them. I just don't know what I'm doing.
This is the thing I told you about the dial of the eyes. They are fixed in these positions.
Oh, that okay. Now that I've seen the eye,
Now I understand it because
yeah,
the drawing is different, and
yeah.
and the guy was really careful about the style, so
Yes.
it's okay.
Is it based on storybooks or something?
On storyboards,
Storybooks.
storybooks. No, it's an original thing. It was about oh, it's so sad. This was a really nice texture brush that you cannot see,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, we have dials for the hands.
Oh, I love the hand.
What is this? Yes, the arm in front or behind, but only for this one. The other
Oh.
one, no.
Broke.
No, the other one, I'm sure it's supposed to always be in front.
Oh.
The head turn, very limited, but I like it. It has like this beautiful design.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
I wouldn't do this now. If the eyebrows have bones, I wouldn't have an action that moves the bones.
Nah, no, I this is why I don't have actions, is because I would just give the animators bones and they can do what they want. But I don't
Yeah.
work on a show. Well, I haven't worked on a show for a while where you couldn't break the model. It seems to be in fashion now to go slightly off model so it looks a little bit more hand drawn.
Yeah, no, in this time we couldn't break the model. So everything was made by the bones.
In Puffin Rock, very controlled. So there was much more controllers and actions were on vectors, and it makes me panic now.
Yeah. Here is an action for this thing.
It's the shoulder. Cool.
And then squash and stretch. I really like this show. It was really pretty. It didn't do very well, but
is it a Chilean show?
yes, it's a Chilean show. I can show you like a trailer for it. It's really
Cool. I
pretty
love that.
still. And look,
Look at these chicks.
there are bones inside bones. There's a skeleton for the bird.
Oh
And
my god. How many
Yeah.
actions? Oh, lovely.
yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it.
Yeah, that's
But
very cool.
I really thought perhaps this other one. Perhaps it's I don't know why there isn't a bone that controls this, but the birds you could make them like
Oh, lovely. Yeah,
they had
like
an animation for the flapping.
that's
was
so
really cute.
nice. With
Yeah.
the proper smears. Yeah, really nice.
And
Cool.
they were and that's it.
And that's it.
What more can I tell you?
No, that was amazing.
Thank you.
You're a nerd.
I'm a nerd. I'm sorry, I keep opening new files. You have opened a Pandora box. What is
Looked
this?
in the old hard drive. Oh no.
This well,
What?
yeah. This is a crab I did for something. I don't remember. But this is yeah. Let's see. This has a IK also.
That is exactly the same way I do crabs.
Yeah, this is why I don't like AK, because you then have to come here and do
You have to fix
this.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this was really simple because I think as crabs are hard, they are solid. They don't bend so much.
Mm.
So it's always.
And they move so fast, they just scuttle away on twos.
Yeah.
2 poses, bye. Oh,
look.
that's nice.
Only one action for the whole range of.
Ah, that's disgusting.
I love honesty.
Sweet.
I love your honesty.
Amazing.
Oh, this is not
This
right.
is good.
No,
Yeah.
this is not good because I mean
Why?
this is good if you don't then move the eye because the bone is totally upset.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is that's bad. But so how long ago was this?
This 2020.
Well, you were in crisis in 2020. Maybe you were making bad decisions.
Yeah. Or maybe I didn't
We
care.
were all mental in 2020.
Maybe I didn't care enough also to have a.
But you do that once, don't you? You think like, oh great, this is a great idea. And then as soon as an animator starts moving it and you see the artwork leaving all the bonds and you're like, oh, I'm critically embarrassed. That is not what I wanted. Hard to do, squash and stretch.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you keep it simple, it's hard, that's the best way, but sometimes you can't. I just leave it up to the animators, give them enough bones to do it themselves.
I think what I would do now is just have the body do the squash and stretch and have the animators move the eyes with the bones to match the pose. Have them do the work.
Yes.
Yeah.
If that's the way they get used to it. If it constantly breaks, that's really annoying. So the part of it is sending it down to animation, but you can do it there better than you can do sometimes in rigging. That is one of the only things I think.
Yeah. I want to see your
I've never
first.
nailed.
I want to see your first rig.
No.
Stop the recording and show me.
That's all we've got time for.
No. No.
What? I don't even know what my first rig would be. My first film, my first thing I ever did in Moho is on YouTube. So.
Oh, what? How's
go and knock yourself out.
What's it called?
A film about migraines. I bought Moho and I went to a party, like an animation party here in Cardiff, and I was like, I'm gonna make a film this weekend because I'm a gobshite. And then I had to. It was a bank holiday weekend, and I was like, I'm going to make a film. So I made a film in 48 hours.
The title.
Nope.
Oh, can I?
Nope.
Is it in your channel?
Yeah.
I will see them. Then.
Oh, you're making me squirm.
But
don't do it.
Don't worry. I won't see it right now. I will see it after we finish.
This was amazing. I loved every second.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Being told that my rigs are cool, of course.
Your rigs are very cool. Your rigs are so cool. So cool.
So.
Okay, so we fucked the ending. There was no outro. Apparently we can't say goodbye like adults. We just started chatting shit, so I had to cut the record there. Outros are hard. We're animators. What do you want? We're weird. I really hope you enjoyed that though. To see the process from start to finish, I can't believe he took me through it in such detail. So when I said, where do you start? I was like, oh yeah, this will be a quick question, but like, we went into it. Do you not agree? And when do you ever get that? When do you ever get to sit down with someone else and say, show me exactly how you do it so I can steal your secrets? I have never really used Vitruvian Bones. I have since they fixed them, but when I did implement them a little bit on Puffin Rock for one character, and they were hard to use and hard to explain. When they were first released, I believe, in my opinion. So if I find it hard to explain, if I need to give an animator a tutorial on how to use a rig and how to retime animation on a rig, I feel like that's a fail on my part. So I didn't like using them, and because of that bad experience with that one character, I sort of shied away from them, and I would only add them if clients asked for them. And since Moho 14.4, I believe, where they fixed Vitruvian Bones, so that they are no longer have dynamic keys on the timeline, and you can just retime them as normal as any other animation key, because they have a new Vitruvian Bone channel now. It makes it so much easier. It's easier to explain. So like, I'm not watching animators see their keys disappear and think, what have I done wrong? I'm seeing them just treat them as normal. So I've since delved into it, and I'm so happy to go through Nico's process. I'm just going to straight up copy him. I'm not going to lie. I cannot wait. I'm going to make a test rig or a practice rig or something just to take myself through the process. I'm so excited. Are you excited? I really hope you enjoyed that. It would be my biggest wish that I could do this again with someone else. So if you could let me know and in the comments below. That would really help me. This is the longest video I've made on this channel, so I'm a little bit nervous. Like I'm always nervous. I'm queen nervous. So I was wondering if you could let us know what you think went well or didn't go well. That would be great in the comments. And if you could show Nicolás some love, that would mean a lot to me. We're animators. You're an animator. I'm an animator. You know we're a little bit weird, right? There's a step out of the comfort zone when you record yourself on camera and you're talking about your process. Even if it is with a friend, it can be a little bit daunting, and I am sure he's wondering whether he said stupid stuff, and I'm sure he's wondering whether it made sense. I think it made perfect sense. Oops. I think it made perfect sense, so I really hope that you could let us know. And if there is anyone else you want me to chat to, I would love to hear it. I'm just going to go pester my heroes for more chats, to be honest. Even if I don't record them, at least I'm going to absorb their skills. And it is the single best thing that's come out of the Moho Ambassador program for me, is meeting these legends and calling them friends. I am privileged. So, like I keep saying, let us know down below if you liked it. Show Nico some love. Show me some love as well, because I'm little. I need it. Let us know any Moho questions you have as well. We're always happy to answer. I'm always happy to answer. I've had a really nice time here on YouTube so far. Everyone's been lush, so keep up the lush vibes in the chat, please. Okay, I can't think of an outro either. These things are hard. Give it a like and stuff. Okay, thanks. Danny out. Bye. Oh my god, my hair. I have melted.